Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Woolly Sheep Stitcher. My name is Sherry. Thank you for joining me, for dropping in for a visit. I hope you enjoy your time with me and what you see. I also hope that maybe this video will be something that you can get some of your stitching done and relax and enjoy yourself. I have quite a few things I want to talk about, and I made no notes. So we'll see how this goes. It might be quite random, but I hope it will still be enjoyable. Today, if I haven't said yet, is November 28th, which is almost midnight, so soon it will be the 29th. And I typically try to get my videos, my updates done at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month. So this is my November update. And plus, you know, some holiday stitching and talking and things like that to get us all in a cheery mood and things like that. I have filmed this earlier today, and it filmed vertically when I uploaded it. I think it's because I did a short little clip of Malia and I doing some fun things with hot chocolate. So then it all just filmed vertically. So I will try to maybe add that clip or a little hot chocolate clip in as maybe a one of the shorts. I've never done that before on YouTube, and I'll try to see if that will work. If not, then I may try to carry it over to Instagram. I think you'll enjoy it. So I think I will start with showing you a finish that I had before Thanksgiving, and so it's a fall finish, and I know we're pretty much all past fall and everyone is kind of full mode into their winter stitching and holiday stitching and that kind of thing. But I wanted to show this because I really liked the way it turned out, and I'm just very happy with it. So I need to move some things around for just a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, this finish that I wanted to show you came from this book, Cross Stitch for All Season by Maria Diaz, or Diaz. I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but it came from this neat little book. This is worth having. It's if the bright colors aren't your style and you like more muted colors, you can really take the designs in this book and you can even make them primitive. There's several in there that you could work with and do that. But it's got some really cute little designs. So the design that I was working with is this one right here. It's got the pumpkin and apples and the flower pot. And I don't know if that's supposed to be berries or flowers that's in there. At first I thought maybe blackberries or something. I don't know. But whatever it is, it turned out really cute. I did not use the call for colors, and I made some changes to it. I did some back stitching, which is not shown on there. I just kind of changed it up a little bit to fit what I needed. And I think it turned out really, really well. I also used some parts from a couple of other patterns to create this, but let me show this first. So here's my finish, and of course, I finished it in the hoop. I did a blue-gray paint, like on the hoop. And this is a gray fabric, a gray Ada fabric. It's kind of looking like it might be a little purple in the video, purplish, or in that tone, but it is gray. So here's what I did. I, of course, did all the color changes. I think I did use the color called for the apples. And then I added back stitching. I added these little motifs just to fill in some space. It was just kind of arbitrary kind of thing that I did. These crows came from the crows that are in the Plum Street Sampler Goodbye Fall design. I couldn't find my my leaflet for that while I was gathering my things, but that's what those crows came from. And the lettering, like right here, says blessings and family. This came from a shepherd's bush. I'll show in just a moment. I showed it in my last video, but some of you may not have seen it. But some of you may be new and just discovering my channel. So I added the blessings up here. And it looks a little wonky. I mean, I did it as charted, but yeah, I thought about changing it, and then I decided, no, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and I think it's still cute. Now, this is showing up backwards on my camera. I noticed that the last video I did was backwards. I did go back into my settings and changed that again, and I think it's still going to be backwards. I hope not. I hope when you see it, it won't be. But if it is, be patient with me. I'll get it fixed by the next video. But, so this is one of my little fall finishes. I hope to use it maybe as an ornament for my tree next year. I think we'll probably put a tree up for fall and do some fall ornaments, because my daughters put this tree up well before Thanksgiving, if I recall. I don't do that, but they did. And they're enjoying it, so that's fine. So it's been up quite a while. And I thought, if this is going to be a thing we're going to do, then we're going to have some fall ornaments. So this will be one of them. Now, the lettering that I did on there, the words, came from... everything's going to topple over in a minute. It came from this Thankful Notes from Shepherd's Bush. And it's going to be really hard to focus in to see those words. Like, I can't even see them now. Okay. The blessings is right here. And family is up here. So I just took those from this and added them to my little fall finish on this. And I love those crows. I love those like I do those little bumblebees I like to put on my spring. Some of my little miniature florals that I do for spring, and I'll add the little bumblebees. Yeah. So these crows are my new favorite for the fall. So you might be seeing those a lot as I next year comes along. Lord willing, I'll still be here, but still be stitching, and maybe you'll be seeing a lot of crows. So, but that is that finish. Now I have another one, but I'm going to save the other finish. I have a reason for that, and I will tell the reason when I get to that point. So I need to pause and move some things so things aren't toppling over on me, and I will be right back. Okay. For the next thing, I wanted to show you a whip that I have going that comes from the same book that I just showed you, from the Cross Stitch for All Seasons. And the whip I was showing on the last video, these little seasonal houses, and I was admiring the cats in the windows there. See the winter one? There's a cat in the window. And I just like the houses. So I decided to start this house. And I only have like up in this portion working on it right now. I did do a color conversion from what was called for. And it would suit my home better. So I did do a color conversion. And, of course I had to have the snowman for winter. So, and I have to have some blue. So I did this on a 14 count. I don't really remember what this is called. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's kind of mottled with blue and white. And I haven't ironed this one. I did iron a couple of the projects, so I wasn't completely lazy. But this is the start of that project. That's where I'm at. And I think it's going to turn out really, really cute. I can't wait. If you hear scratching noises and things, it's our cat. She doesn't want me. She wants my daughter, Malia. And Malia is going to bed. So, we'll have to give her some attention later. So, but, the next project that I have to show. I've got to pause again. Okay, this is a pretty old whip for me. I think I just lost track of it at some point along the way, and, you know, because we moved around through the years and things, and I was going through some things not long ago, and I finally found these, both the project book and my whip at the same time. I've found them apart from each other in the past couple of years, but you know, never together. So now they are together. And this one is from Shepherd's Bush. It's called Celebrate Everything. And I'm not sure what happened that I never finished this. It's actually nearly done. There's not a ton of stuff left over to do on it. So maybe I will get it done this winter. And let me just show you where I'm at on this. And I still have a needle sticking in this, so overlook that, please. But right here. So as you can tell, this is nearly done. Let me make sure it's on the screen. Yeah, this is nearly done. I got to finish that snowman. I think there's some things with the kite and some back stitching and just some other odds and ends that I have to complete. But otherwise, it is nearly done. Now, you can see those late 90s and early 2000s colors. It's kind of dated with the colors, but I don't mind at all for it to be dated. I still think this is beautiful, and I'm looking forward to finishing it, getting it in a frame, and just displaying it in my home. Now you're going to start to see a theme after this, and you'll see why in just a minute. I'm trying to find a pause. Okay, this next whip is indeed among my oldest. I do not even have the information on it anymore, or the chart, or anything like that. So if you recognize this and you have stitched it and you have the information, please pass that along to me. I think maybe the name of it was For Everything There Is a Season. I'm not sure. But I remember I had requested this for Christmas one year. And it was a kit. It came as a kit. And my aunt got this for me. And I had many hours of enjoyment with this. And somehow along the way, something happened. I don't know what. And I never finished it. So here it is. So you see the seasonal theme going on as the shepherd's bush from before. So here is this one. And I love it. It's beautiful. The colors are beautiful, bright and beautiful. And I would love, love, love to be able to finish this. I tried to, to look. I took a little time the other night to try to look to see if I could find any information on it. And I couldn't find it anywhere that I was looking. And so, yeah, if you recognize this and know where I can get it or the name of it, please let me know. I'm Woolly Sheep Stitcher on Instagram, and just send me a message there if you know, or leave me a comment, because I have this picture on my Instagram. You can maybe leave a comment if you would like on there. But yeah, so I'm thinking, because it says 4 and then I see what looks like everything, I'm thinking it's called For Everything There Is a Season. So there it is. I did iron that one for you all. And I ironed the shepherd's bush for you all. But I didn't take time to iron anything else, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next project. You'll see another theme that goes right along with this. I must have really been into the seasons things when during this time in my life when I was doing these. So I need to pause again, put this away, and get the other project. Okay, now some of you all have seen this before if you followed me and watched my videos. It's been laboring around in my whip pile for quite a while, and it's an older whip too, and it's just kind of time to finish some of this stuff. And this one is from a leaflet book called Good Natured Girls, and the name Snowmen Through the Year. There's the project. Of course, at the time, all we knew was white Aida, cream Aida, not sure what else was that around. I lived in a small town, so Walmart had a pretty good cross stitch section. And that's where I got a lot of my cross stitch things. And, but I think we were just limited to white or cream Aida. And then when the dark brown Aida came out, I remember thinking, that's different. So at the time, let me back up. I really am a blue. I love blue. So I'm a little sad I didn't follow through with this blue theme that's going on here. But I didn't, and maybe someday I'll do it again and follow through with the theme of that. But I'm going to finish it as is. For right now, here is my progress. I have the spring snowman with all of her gardening and her bird's nest and seeds and watering can, and then the snowman that likes to go fishing in the summer. I think that's adorable. And I think I think I have more back stitching to do on her. I'm not sure. I've got to go check. I think there's more things that has to be done. So I came over here um, and started the fall snowman. And there was just, yeah, I ended up, I messed it up. So I've got to do some frogging on this, take this out and start over on that part. But I think I will, before I do that, I'll go back and make sure it finish all of this up. So, I know Laura from I Stitch Birds that, and I know that's not how you pronounce her name, but I can't say it the way she says it. I've tried to train myself, but Laura from I Stitch Birds, she likes this project really well, and I would like to do this for her to enjoy, to see it get done, and I would enjoy it too for it to get done. So we're going to see if, not by Christmas, but through the winter, if we can make this if we can make this happen. So here's the part I have to do. I've got to do this fall snowman and then the winter one, and finish this border down here. And then, like I said, if I ever do this again, I would go back and do it the way they've done it here. So, see the theme? That's where I was back then in those days. And I'm still kind of like that, I think, in some ways. But I definitely had that theme going on at the time. Okay, next project. Be right back. Okay, I do not have a cover photo for this project, but if you watch Jeanette and Heather at Crafty Cottage, my mind just went blank. Crafty Cottage Stitches. Heather does some design. She has an Etsy shop, and she did a design called Cozy Winter Wishes, and this has just all the winter vibes. It's got at the top, it's got done in different blocks. So at the top, there's 2 snowmen holding a blanket on each side of a blanket, and some trees. And there's some patchwork. There's another block that has trees and some patchwork and snowflakes. It says Cozy Winter Wishes with snowmen at the bottom. And then there's over on the side, there's a tea kettle. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cups going down the side there, and some more patchwork. If you want to see it, go to her Etsy shop and check that out. So I started this project. Malia and I were looking at it. I've had it for a little bit, maybe. Let me see what the copyright on. In 2020, I think she did this. So I've had it a couple of years, and Malia and I were looking at it the other day, and we decided it was time to do this project. You know, gotta have some more snowmen. So Malia picked out the fabric color. It looks great with the colors that Heather called for on here. And I haven't gotten very much done. Just parts of the tea kettle. And, but it's looking great. So I did it on I can't remember exactly the color of pink this is called, but this is what Malia chose. She thought it would look good on. She wanted something bright and cheery, and I liked it too, so we were good. So this is what I've gotten done on it. It is the tea kettle. So, or part of it. So I've got to be working on that. I need to place some priorities, but for some reason, this Thanksgiving and going into December, I'm all about, let's do the wintry and Christmas starts. We'll deal with finishing later. So that's kind of where my mind is right now. So let's see. I'm trying to, there was so much that I wanted to talk about. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Next, I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to talk about these next two things just a little bit. Because they are awesome holiday projects. And I just need to commit. I have had, and I'm sure of those of you who collect dimensions kits have, mostly have seen this, but the Christmas Village ornaments, ooh, there's a glare here. Let me see if I can, I thought I had it where I could get it out without crinkles. I do. Okay, here we go, just in case you haven't seen it. These are beautiful. And they're like, small, full coverage. There's a lot of work in those. I started this one year. And the fabric count, I'm thinking, I don't have it now, but I'm thinking this was maybe an 18 count. Yes, it was an 18 count. And I was just not enjoying it. I do not enjoy 18 count. I can handle 16 count on some things. But I am mostly a 14 count girl. But I am willing to do 16 count. So if I start this again, it will be on 16 or 14 count, and then I will just make it work, to make an ornament with it. So those are just beautiful and needs to be done. It just needs to be done. The barn is so cute. I love these. There's so many things I love. So many cross-stitch things I love. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about, I have not started, but I am kind of being encouraged to start this. It's another Dimensions. It's actually a Dimensions Gold. Let me see. I might need to pause for just a second. Okay. I am being encouraged to start this by Malia. She loves this. I love it too. And it's a beautiful holiday and winter. I think maybe it could be left out during the winter too. I mean, there's some wreaths and things like that on it, but in the town I grew up in and here where we live near Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. The lights or decorations are out through spring. So anyhow, without further ado, here we go. Sweet memories. So, like I said, Malia's been encouraging me. I would love to start it, but I'm having a little bit of anxiety about it because I don't really want so many whips going. And I don't know. But the good thing about this is it comes with, it's already got all of its floss, and it is, let's see, I don't see where it says, but that looks like 14 count fabric that comes with it. So that's good. So this might be something that I will maybe get a start on in December and then dedicate time through the 2024 year. Let me know what you think. Should I start this? Let me know. Okay, the next thing I would like to stop and take time to talk about is the World of Cross Stitching magazine. I just got this a few days ago at our local Books A Million. And this has some beautiful designs. Gorgeous designs for the winter and holiday season. Great ornament ideas. Just, they hit it out of the ballpark. And there are 2 ornaments in particular that I would like to do. And unfortunately, there's not a picture of them. But I can describe them. And I can show you pictures of other things like them. These are, in the book, they're called activity cards. But I would do these as ornaments. And they are designed by Emma Congdon. And here are some examples. Whoops. Let me see. So like, decorate the Christmas tree, post a letter to Santa, warm Christmas, wear a Christmas jumper, and build a gingerbread house. Oh, okay. I thought I'd show you a design for just a second. So there are all kinds of designs like that in here. And I found 2 that were perfect. One for Malia, one for Hannah. As you will see when I post the little hot chocolate thing, whether it be on my Instagram or on as a short on YouTube, Malia loves hot chocolate. Now, Hannah does too, but Malia is the hot chocolate person. And there is a design here that says drink festive hot chocolate. And it's got a mug with steam coming out and marshmallows around the mug, and it's just gorgeous. There's a tree design on the mug, and if I make this, I will probably put it on that same pink fabric that I'm doing Cozy Winter Wishes from Heather at White House Stitchery. I think it's her Etsy. I'll try to remember to leave these things in the description box. Floss tubers that I mentioned and things. So I would use the pink fabric for this. Now for Hannah, there is an ornament, is what I'm going to call it, that says, watch a festive movie. And the little motifs on it is like a film strip and a red and white striped popcorn box. And it's overflowed with popcorn. In fact, there's a piece of popcorn that has fallen out. And it's just gorgeous. So I have to take time out from these other whips to do those two, because I think they would love those and they would enjoy them on the tree. So there's so much more I could talk about in this book, but I have limited time on my phone. Actually, I'm running out of time. And there was more stuff I wanted to tell that I'm not going to have time for. I may have to make a separate video because I wanted to show our handmade ornaments. So I may make an ornament video after this. The next thing that I wanted to show, this came with the World of Cross Stitching magazine I just showed. It's the 2024 calendar, and it's Rendell Designs, and there are some really cute designs in here. So since I'm running out of time, I'm going to show the two that I am the most interested in doing. And then maybe one day I can go back and show like this in detail. Okay. So, of course, it's winter. This is one I would really like to get started on. I love this little thing. Oh, it's so cute. So, that one I'm very interested in. And the other one is this. I love this. Just look at it. It's so cute. So cute. I want to do this. But there's some sentimental reasons behind it too that I will talk about at the time when I started. But I love this. So I want to do that. And then also with this same World of Cross Stitching magazine came this pattern, Joy to the World, by, I don't want to mispronounce her name, but Jenny. And then I won't say the rest of it. You see it there. But the poinsettias and berries and pumpkins and just everything around it. I love this. It's beautiful. So I would really be interested in doing that too. And now that I'm to this point, speaking of this designer, you can find her on Instagram at Home Stitchness. You can find her there. And I have done one of her designs. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen it. And I think I'm not sure if I ever showed my finish on Flosstube. But I did do a finish. And then I went back and critiqued it a little more. So this was in the summer 2022 issue of the World of Cross Stitching. And so you can find it there. And now I did make a few changes on it. I did some back stitching and that kind of thing to some things that I needed because of the fabric I chose. So here it is. It's a summer finish. This is not winter, but I wanted to show it anyhow. I did a light or like a medium gray paint on the hoop, and there it is. And there I am with my seasonal stuff again. But I love this. I love this with my I was holding this together with my other hoop finish. I gotta show them together. So I was holding these together and just looking at them, and it made me so happy. I was so happy with my hoops, and they're so cute. I love them. Now, I have not put a backing on them yet. They just, have some fabric on the inside. I do have some wool or felt that I can put on there, and I probably will at some point when things kind of settle down. But, hey, I would love for this to be my screenshot, like this. YouTube, are you listening? Screenshot. So those are two things that really make me happy. Now, there was something else that I wanted to talk about. I think what I'm going to have to do, I feel like there was another cross stitch piece that I wanted to talk about. But I feel like what I'm going to have to do is stop and upload this and then make another Flosstube, a Flosstube extra to show these ornaments that we have. And you can see one of them right here. I made a couple of years ago, a huge snowflake. It's done with cotton yarn. And I stiffened it. It's very stiff. I mean, I think that's what I'll do. I'll stop here, and I will make another video to upload as a Flosstube extra to show some goodies that aren't cross stitch, just in case you're not interested in the other stuff. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Happy stitching, and I will see you in the next video.
But for now, bye.